going to play with the mallet finger brace on. I am actually taping it onto so it doesn't slip off. The story behind this guitar is very special. Other than the fact that, this is reflecting a time when you can walk into a store in Manhattan in 48th Street, Broadway. And it was the glory time of 48th Street, where the music mecca, instrument street, like everybody in the world knew, every musician in the world knew that's where you go. And everything was there. And for me, I actually took advantage of it, considering that I lived in the city for over a decade. So no more than walking distance from 48th Street. Literally. So I just take the subway. Plenty of times I would travel on the subway with a guitar, with Gibsons, Fenders. You see other musicians walking around with their pieces and sax players, and just like, I think New Yorkers said, leave the musicians alone. Everybody else is working. Then you see these people working too, and they love their instrument. So it's not pawn shop instruments. The instrument you actually take it home with you, not giving up. Anyway, long story short, the way I acquired this is because of this. I had already a fascination with a love of Gibson SG specials, and I had to have the P90s in it. Long story short, I got this one, but it didn't have quite a long story because it did fall over and the headstock broke off. So I spent a lot of years doing nothing except waiting for that time that I was going to take care of it. And then finally, when it did happen, well, I kind of, now I'm reconnecting with it. So, yeah, so that's what happened. So, her name is Wino. She's very special. She plays exceptional. I knew from the very first time when I got her, because when I arrived and the first time I saw her on the rack, I picked it up and I fell in love with this guitar. And so I said, okay, let's go get the guitar. So I meet them at the counter. I go and I say, let me just open up the case one more time. So they open up the case one more time, and I could see it's all wrapped up now. And I say, hey, do you mind if I pick it up? And it's like just to make sure. It says it looks a little different. He goes, no, it's the same guitar. Well, actually, it was a new guitar it was in the demo. So the guy says to me, he's like, "Well, come on, okay, this is a brand new. This is like, no one's touched it. You're the first one to touch it." He goes, "I know, but I like this one." He said, "But that's the demo." I was like, "You want that one?" He said, "That's fine with me." And then some other guy comes in. He says, "Hey, why don't you?" And he tried to convince me. He's like, it's real kind of like that's what we're trying to do here. He's like, I was going. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know. I don't get it. But they didn't. They kind of wanted me to get their other guitars. Another. So I could have gotten. So this one here is what is it? Number 79. 79, right? There was number 78, and there was number 79. What is this one? Oh, 79, 77, 78. No, 81. 81. And I picked this one, and so they brought out the other one. I played it, and I go, no, no. And it just so happens that they did have another one out, but I think it was in the back that maybe one of the guys had actually put aside, and they sent that one out to me. And I said no, and so I went back to that. I stuck with the demo, and it was this one. I'm so glad I did, because this has got mojo on mojo. This is the barbecue sauce of the chicken wing. This is this is Wino. I love her. She makes me shine, because she's a reflector. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. If you like these kind of shenanigans, well then feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button. We're not here in competition, are we? Well, maybe for more laughs, but good hearty laughs, good warm laughs. Get more guitars, get more wild, get more freaky. What are you waiting for? And why are you not getting freaky? And who cares if you get freaky or not? Who cares? So in that respect, that who cares and why not? Well, let's go on. Keep doing what we do for the love of it. Okay? Thanks for watching. Hope you got a kick out of all of this. And if there's one thing I can impart, well, you know what? Just drink more water for now. How about that? All right. I think I'm pushing water. I'm going to have my own brand of water. Loving's water. Hey, that's a good idea, right? It's got like a little bit of that Lauren Bacall smoked throatiness to it. Ryan, do you hear that? That throatiness, that P90 throatiness? You know what? You young folks probably don't even know who Lauren Bacall is. God bless you all. Which means you probably don't know anything about a dude called Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart walked on platform shoes. Hip. I wish there was an episode kind of like Humphrey Bogart playing Beethoven, with a wax ear, pretending like. I wonder if with a platform plastic ear or wax ear. Let's just say it was made out of wax. Then you hear something like, well, coming out like with strings, and electrified magnets. Somewhere, someplace, a court jester is in a garage. So that's our neck pickup. I mean, it's like, what do I got? I got nothing in here. I just got my booster. Okay, I got my like a tube screamer, and that's it. And reverb. No compression, no limiters, no modulation. My graphic equalizer. What is it? A 6-band, 7-band? I don't know. It's like something like, yeah, 7-band. But of course, my thing is putting on the fuzzbox muffaletta. I can't believe I'm spending so much time on the neck pickup because it just sounds so throaty right now. I just love it. Okay, let's go right to the... It just sounds so... I don't know. I'm an older dude now. It's like I used to be punk. Maybe I still am. I don't know. I think when I was growing hair, I kind of felt I always had more hair on the inside. Now I have no more hair on the outside, which doesn't mean I guess I don't have any more hair on the inside. Well, I don't know how we got to hairlessness, but it's today's episode was about this. My Gibson SG Special with P90s. Yes, I broke off this hat over here. Need to get a new one. I guess that's the only thing that's not going to be vintage anymore. Is that I still have the piece, but the part on my other one, the piece that broke off, it broke off over here. It broke off. Oh, I'm showing this camera. It broke off over here. Maybe this one. You see the inside part? That kind of chipped off, so it doesn't hold the post anymore. Everybody has a different relationship with their guitar. And if you don't have a relationship with your guitar, shame on you. I don't know what the hell do you have a guitar for? It's like a pet. A guitar is kind of like a pet, and it should at least be considered as a pet. It could be considered a whole lot more. For some, it's even more than that, you know. And it has nothing to do with being professional or not being professional, to get paid or not get paid. It's like, what does it mean to you? good guitars. This one didn't actually. I didn't have a lot of hand time on her. I actually have more hand time. And here's. I've had this what 30, 40, 30 years. Like I don't have enough time on her. Like I'm just learning her. Even though I have the headstock repaired, it's glued, it's back. It's actually poorly done, poorly restored. I wish I had done better. I wish I had some more funding when I had this thing done to get it done better. Oh, but it's functional. It holds tune. Yeah, considering it's a it's a Gibson. Because these things with these necks, I think are just these headstocks are just way too. Yeah, I mean that's absurd. It is. It really is. Okay, I'm gonna go now because now I'm hearing that the Rangers are losing. They're in the other room. I can hear my daughter woeing right now because right? Did somebody just score against us? Oh God. Okay. Listen, I need to tend to some depression going on. I gotta cheer my daughter up. Thanks for watching. Go Rangers. If you don't like the Rangers, well, that's okay. It's all right. You don't have to like the Rangers. Just play more guitar.